Everybody may not even care about this. Look at that, there's a rock on my windshield wiper. Get rid of that. That actually sounds like it went down the hood. Anyways, we're gonna do a 0 to 60 on our 4th EFI Live tuning on this, the half-ton Duramax. We're gonna do it in 2-wheel drive with tow haul mode on, so we're not gonna manually shift it, and we'll just do just a quick play around. This is not turned all the way up, but I usually drive it on 4. I try not to drive it every day on 5. This is no turbo, no injectors. So let's see. Wait for that to fall to 0. It's really not too bad, probably a little slow, but it does throw my camper open in the back because I have the locks unhooked on that, just because I use it too often, and having the key just that unlocked it every time was really kind of a pain. So I just made it where I could just flip it open, flip it closed whenever I wanted. The downside is every time you take off from a stoplight like I just did, that's the result that you get, is your camper opens up, and when you go home the wife knows that you've been playing too much. Yeah, there's no way to close that thing when you're driving down the road. Also, my readout right here stopped the other day. I'm gonna have to get on YouTube and find somebody that can fix that, or knows how to tell me how. I've made a lot of videos of this truck, but never really posted any. This is just the 1500 single cab short bed Quadrasteer Duramax. It is the only one of those. Does a heck of a U-turn. It's 6-lug LBZ though, built trans. I want to have the trans rebuilt, like see if we can upgrade it some if we decide we want to do any other mods. But half-ton wise, I think we're kind of testing things a lot. It does have 80,000 miles on the build actually, so it's been driving around half-ton with Duramax under the hood for quite some time, which kind of made me sad when they put the baby Duramax in the new half-tons. I was really hoping for something bigger. I'm sure that thing probably makes as much power as my LBZ, who knows. So that's just gonna be, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I'm gonna try and start posting more stuff on YouTube, even though it may not be as good a quality, and I'm not much of an editor, so I might get better at that one day. We'll just see how that turns out. Sorry, being a little long-winded. That's a pretty long 0 to 60 there, but for a daily driver that I do drive around every day, it will run off and leave most guys in their diesel trucks. If not, running 120, obviously, because we are on 35s, getting that 0 to 60, that they really think that you're just driving a lifted half-ton. There's no cab lights on this truck. The only thing that would let you know it's a Duramax is we have the stock Duramax badges on the side. Everything else is debadged, but it has stock Duramax badges on the side, and it has kind of a big, like, 8-inch exhaust tip. But you see gas guys running around with 8-inch exhaust tip. No offense to anybody that's not driving a diesel or anything, but I've always just thought that was funny. It's got me a lot of times when I'm looking at trucks going to buy them and I see a big tip on them at the auction or something. But anyways, that's pointless. That's my 0 to 60 on the 4th tune, not the 5th tune, in tow haul mode, not manually shifting, in 2-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive launches are a lot of fun in this thing, but it bounces around a lot, so it's hard. I couldn't film with one hand and 4-wheel drive launch it because the front tires grab and it does squirrely things. So that's all.